39 points and 16 rebounds in an overtime win over the Kyrie-less Nets. Embiid pointed to his performance at the All-Star game as a possible turning point for the Sixers season, which has been disappointing after starting the year as dark horse title contenders. Feels like a long time ago. But the comment that raised the most eyebrows after the game was Embiid casually referring to himself as, quote, the best player in the world. You catch that one, Shannon? Do you have a problem with Embiid saying this?
Yeah, the other best players in the world should have a problem with him saying this. Skip, was he the best player? This is what I didn't hear. Well, you remember when he played a ton of minutes and went over and scored 0 points? I did not hear Joel Embiid say, I'm the best player in the NBA. Or when he went 1 for 11 in a blowout loss to the Boston Celtics. I didn't hear Joel Embiid say nothing, but I have seen him sitting up at the podium saying, yeah, my tum-tum hurt. I ain't never seen that. Only babies have more
stomach problems
than Joel Embiid. Skip, I don't get it with him. You know, but what I'm seeing, and that's Skip Bayless that I know really well. September 6th will be 4 years. I know this guy really well. He hates front runners. Name a bigger one.
LeBron?
No, don't do that. No, he's the bigger one because he's 7'2", 300 plus.
Oh, well, he's bigger than LeBron. I will give you that.
LeBron ain't no front runner. LeBron the same. You see, Skip, did you see him the other night? He was explaining that play, what happened at the last play of the game. Man, he called that thing to the tee, and then they running it, and it happened just. That's not here. Skip, look. It's easy for him to say. Now you do realize I looked this up, me and Mo research. Man, on Steve Owens.
Yeah, busy. You too.
Did you know the Philadelphia 76ers got the best home record in the NBA at 26-2? They 9-19 on the road. The best player in the NBA. Let that happen on his watch. On a given night, I'm not so sure the best player on his team. Because Ben Simmons sure look real good when he ain't in there, huh, Skip? You've been seeing that too. Joel, stop this, man. You can't be, you have one good game. Now, it just goes to show you what he could be. But the thing about being the best players, when we talk about guys being the best players, be it Harden or LeBron or Giannis or Kawhi or KD, they do what he did last night. They do that consistently. He had one game and now he the best player. Now he liable to go have another game where he scored 12 points and 5 rebounds. I want to hear him say I'm the best player with those kind of performances. Come on, Skip, he need to stop this front running.
Skip.
Joel Embiid can be the best player in the world.
That ain't what he said.
That's not what he said. But I am glad he did say that last night. Obviously, he was last night, and it's in part because LeBron didn't play last night, and KD is still rehabbing. And
did you see what Giannis did in 30 minutes?
Okay, you can certainly make that case. I think Detroit was so bad last night, I just write that one off.
I didn't even know anybody on Detroit.
Okay, you got it. That's right. But here's the point. I still believe in Joel Embiid, but unfortunately, I only believe in him sort of every other night because that's all he gives to me.
Right.
And I picked this team to win the East this year, and I'm going to sort of cling to that barely because I don't like the chemistry of the team. I don't like the fit of Simmons and Embiid. I definitely don't even like the fit of Al Horford plus Simmons plus Embiid.
That's the piece that I don't really like.
And Al Horford last night, and I don't know if this is a positive or a negative. Do you see what he did? Al Horford managed to have in this game that they won at home. He had a -26, which was the worst on either team. A plus-minus of -26 in 19 minutes, 6 points and 3 rebounds. You can't even recognize the guy who used to carry the Celtics deep in the playoffs, right?
And the Hawks.
And the Hawks. You're right. He is a professional basketball player who just doesn't look the same to me anymore, and it may be because he's stuck between the two kids, and they can't figure each other out, and he's lost.
Well, you can't post two big guys.
No, you can't.
Because Joel Embiid need to post, and then he's out there hovering around the perimeter trying to shoot threes.
Okay, so the issue I had with this game last night, what was their record at home, 26-2?
Yes.
Okay, the team that's 26-2, best home record in the NBA, last night, believe it or not, was up 22-6 and proceeded to allow the Nets with no Kyrie and no KD, obviously. They went on a 44-8 run. That's impossible. Think about that. At home, you're up 22-6, and all of a sudden you let the lowly Nets score 44 points while you score 8. Isn't that virtually impossible to do?
Yes.
Okay, was Embiid on the floor for much of that? Yes, he was.
Yes.
Okay, so was he the best player in the world while the Nets are going 44-8 on you? He was not. They went all the way up to 50-30. And finally, to Joel's credit, he said, enough of this. I'm sick and tired of this. And he started commanding and demanding the basketball. And he started playing the way he is highly capable of playing on both ends of the floor. And what I love the most about Joel Embiid, he's 7 feet tall. And guess what he shoots from the free throw line?
He's very good.
81%. That's unheard of for a man of that size. We've seen the Shaqs and the Dwights over the years. Their hands are so big they can't control the basketball.
81%.
LeBron's hands are so big he has a hard time controlling the basketball and
Big man
shooting that
shoot.
shot.
I mean, you know, Kareem. I think Kareem was like 70.
He was
I mean, guys that if you
right.
a true big to shoot
True
that good,
big,
from the free throw line,
81%.
that's unbelievable.
And by the way, down the stretch of this game, when they were in trouble, there were 2 points late in this game when he goes, there's 35.9 seconds left and 16.2. He had to make 2 free throws to tie both times, and he made 2 and 2. Well, do you know the clutch factor of that for a 7-foot guy to make 2 and 2 to tie the game? And then if we can see the final play of regulation that sent it to overtime, this is the guy who can control the game. Dinwiddie drives and he makes him pass it, and then Chandler tries to go up and under, and Joel blocks it at the buzzer to force overtime. Well, to me, he has become the defensive player of the year. And I saw Zach Lowe, the ESPN expert on ESPN.com, he's got him as the defensive player of the year, and I've been saying that now for a couple of weeks. Wow. To me, he's playing at his highest level on that end of the floor. But does he do it every night? No, he doesn't do it every night.
And that's the problem, Skip. There's a reason why Shaq and a lot of these great all-time players call him out, because they don't see the consistency. They see this performance and say, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is, I'm not saying he can give you 39 and 16 every single night, Skip, but we saw the effort. We don't see the consistent effort from Joel Embiid. And that's what's frustrating when you know a guy has that kind of ability.
Did you see it in the fourth quarter of the All-Star game? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He did. He went 10 points and 5 rebounds. And remember the dream shake move that he put on LeBron?
Yeah.
Watch this. Watch this. Look, that's like too good. Seriously. It's just too good. He's 7 feet tall. If you can do that at 7 feet tall, and LeBron's playing great on defense this year. LeBron had no chance on that. Am I right?
No.
There's nobody who could stop that.
I mean, you got to honor that, Skip, because you think he's going to go up and under.
Who can stop that? That's impossible to even bother. You can't bother that
But he had to do the dream shake because he couldn't back LeBron down any further.
I got it.
He couldn't back him down any further. LeBron put that knee down. As far as you go, bro.
He's 25 years of age, is Joel Embiid, and it feels like he still doesn't have his man body. Does he look
fair?
Does he look powerful to you? Does he look Dwightish to you?
Skip, the thing,
no.
You know what it is, Skip? I don't know how well he conditioned, and then he can't stay healthy long enough to keep the conditioning that he does have.
I don't think he's in great shape. I don't think he's in any weight room shape at all. I doubt he's very committed to that end. And I know for a fact, from the Sixers' point of view, they worry about all kinds of things that are wrong with his body.
I'm watching him, maybe it was a year, maybe 2 years ago. Skip, I'm watching him getting his foot massage, and he's eating a burger.
I remember
right before the game.
I remember it.
That can't sit well before a game.
So what do you want? Who do you want to be? Do you want to be that guy? Because you can be that guy. You can make a ton of money being that guy.
Yes.
And you'll be pretty good, right?
Pretty good.
And you might get to the second round of the playoffs and you're going to lose. What happened against Kawhi's team last year? What happened against Toronto? He was in and out. He's hurt and he's sick.
Right.
He's hurt and he's sick and he's hurt and he's sick.
There have been a couple of games, Skip. He's 30 and 15, 33 and whatever.
Okay.
And then there are some games you're like, bro, come on. They got nobody that can guard you.
I was saying, come on. So, in the end, I'm even looking at, I liked what he said after the game, because Barkley and Shaq especially, both of them have been very, very hard. To their credit, they should have been hard on Joel Embiid.
Discussed that,
So at the end of the game last night on TNT, Ali LaForce asked him, hey, it's Charles's birthday. I think we have this. Do we have this? She said, do you have something to say?
You want to give a happy birthday shout out to your buddy Charles back in the studio?
Happy birthday, Charles.
Very nice.
Charles.
It was sarcastic, and I liked it was sarcastic. He was saying, okay, I'll say it, but I don't really want to say happy birthday because you haven't said happy birthday to me ever, you know, like.
Because, Skip, Shaq looks at him like, Joel Embiid is like, he's like a Shaq. If he get down on the block and say, y'all can't stop. Shaq just basically say, y'all shoot threes, do what y'all want to do. But I'm going to punish whoever got me. And like you said, sometimes it was ugly because when Shaq turned, Shaq wasn't doing no dream shake. Shaq was turning and moving everybody out the way.
A dream shake.
And he was dunking on you. That's what Joel Embiid can be, that Skip. He can be that dominant. But he just got to be consistent.
Okay, so I'm okay if he says I'm the best player in the world because maybe now he's writing a check he has to cash.
Okay.
So cash it tomorrow night and the next night and the next night.
But can you cash it away from Philly? Because you're 9-19 on the road. You know, you can't just be the best player at home.
And will he ever fit with Ben Simmons? I don't know. And I love both of their games because they're both gifted
and it
players.
seems both players play better when the other's not in the lineup.
That is correct. Because remember what Ben did against the Nets last year?
Well, you remember what he did against the Lakers a month ago, Skip, without Embiid. A 28-point triple-dub.
And somehow they don't fit because Ben can't shoot threes, obviously, so there's no yin yang to it. Like they don't play off each other.
Well, normally when you got Skip, normally when you have a big guard, a center and a guard, the guard needs to be able to shoot jump shots.
I know, but they're
to open it up
because Joel wants to drift out there and shoot threes, and he's shooting 34%, which is not bad, but it's not great.
Right.
It's not worth shooting that many threes.
No, not as many as he shoot.
Yeah.
Well,
there you go.
Needing to get it done on the road, he has that opportunity against Giannis in Milwaukee. So another guy who thinks he's
deal with the Lopez.
one of the best.
Hey, Brooke Lopez played some defense too, Skip.
Maybe he's way up to the top.
Yeah.
See if he can say the same thing about himself.
Gobert.